What if I told you the secret to living a fulfilling life isn't about avoiding pain, but choosing the right kind of suffering? In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop running from discomfort and use it as your greatest tool for growth. I'll teach you how to pick the suffering that aligns with your values so you can live a life that truly matters. Let's get into it. Life's challenges are unavoidable, right? But here's the thing. It's not about escaping them. It's about choosing the pain that pushes you forward. Today, we'll talk about how the pain you pick can shape your success and happiness. Let's dive in. Choosing to suffer. Let me tell you about Hiroo Onoda, a Japanese soldier from World War II. He was sent to the Philippines to defend an island called Lubang. His mission? Hold the island at all costs, never surrender. When Japan lost the war, Onoda didn't know. He stayed in the jungle, living off the land, attacking anyone he thought was the enemy. He kept fighting for 29 years until he was found in 1974. Onoda said he didn't regret his suffering. He believed his fight had meaning. He was loyal to his duty, to an empire that was already gone. And then there's Suzuki. This guy set out to find a Yeti. No money, no companions, no clear plan, just adventure. He was willing to suffer for something that mattered to him, the pursuit of adventure. Both Onoda and Suzuki chose their suffering. They understood that suffering is inevitable. But the real question is, why are we suffering? What purpose is your pain serving? The value of meaningful suffering. Here's the point. Suffering without meaning is pointless, but suffering for something that matters, that's when it becomes bearable, even worth it. Onoda's suffering hit a low point when he returned to Japan and saw that the empire he fought for no longer existed. That's when he realized all that pain was for nothing. So ask yourself, what do you value? Are you enduring pain for something that matters, or are you just suffering without understanding why? The self-awareness. Onion. Self-awareness is like an onion. It's got layers. The first layer is basic. You know when you're happy, sad, angry, or frustrated. But many people never even get to that point. They just react without thinking. The second layer? Asking why you feel the way you do. Why are you angry? Why do you feel stuck? These uncomfortable questions help you get to the root of your emotions. But the deepest layer is the hardest. It's about examining your values. What do you consider success or failure? Why do you care about certain things? Your values shape how you measure everything in your life, and those metrics will determine your happiness. The importance of self-awareness in our values. Here's the thing. Most people don't dig deep enough into their values. They say they value honesty, but when it's uncomfortable, they lie to protect their ego. Or they feel lonely, but blame others instead of realizing they're part of the problem. To really change your life, you've got to face the uncomfortable truths about your values. The deeper you go, the more you'll understand why you do what you do. For example, I once got frustrated because my brother wasn't texting me back. At first, I thought it was because he didn't care. But when I really asked myself why, I realized it was tied to my value of family. Brothers are supposed to be close, right? I was measuring my success as a brother by the frequency of our communication. But maybe mutual respect, trust, and understanding are more important than that. Rethinking our metrics. What if you've been using the wrong metrics to measure your life? What if you've been chasing things that don't really matter? Sometimes we need to rethink how we measure success. What are you using to measure your life? Are you focusing on the things that truly matter? Whether it's family, success, or personal growth, the metrics you choose will shape your life's experiences. So next time you find yourself suffering, ask, why am I suffering? What's the purpose behind it? If you can find meaning in your pain, you'll be able to bear it, or even embrace it. But if your suffering is tied to the wrong values, you'll end up frustrated and regretful. Suffering is inevitable. But the meaning you attach to it? That's something you control. Choose wisely, and make your suffering count. This video is just an introduction, a beginner's overview of this topic. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos, where I'll dive even deeper and share more wisdom on how to master this in your own life.